Okay, this lesson is about trigonometry. Now, before we begin, let's do the basics, what you should know already. Trigonometry will only work for a right triangle. So this is a right triangle. And the reason I know that's a right triangle because this right here, this mark means that it's a right angle right here, or 90 degrees. Now, I don't know the measurement, but I know that is an acute angle. The definition of acute angle is the measurement has to be bigger than 0 degrees or it has to be less than 90 degrees. Now, this angle right here, this is also acute. That means the measurement is somewhere between 0 and 90 degrees. Okay? Now, the side that is opposite to the right angle, furthest away from it, that's the hypotenuse. So in this case, this side is the hypotenuse because it's opposite to the right angle. Now, the sides that are right next to the right angle, right next to it, those are the legs. So this will be the leg, and this side is also right next to it, so that'll be the leg. Now, another thing you should know is the side that is opposite to this angle will have the same name, but instead of capital letters, it will be lowercase letter. So this side is the opposite side, so this will be A. Now, this side is opposite to the right angle, so this will be lowercase c. And this side is opposite to angle B, so this will be lowercase b. Okay? And another thing you should remember is if you have a right triangle, you can use the Pythagorean theorem. And that theorem says the following: a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Remember, A and B have to be the legs and C is the hypotenuse. Now, when you use trig, memorize SOHCAHTOA. Now, what does that mean? The the prefix so means the S is for sine, the O is for the opposite side, and this will be the H is for the hypotenuse. So the sine of any angle is equal to the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Now this the ka, the C is for cosine of any angle. The A is for the adjacent right next to it, and the H is for the hypotenuse. TOA, the T is for tangent of any angle, and the O is the opposite side, and A will be the adjacent side. Okay, now with that is ready for the examples. Example number 1. They gave you a triangle, a right triangle, named ABC with sides 30, 40, and 50, and they asked you for the cosine of C. Now to do that, remember, so ka, toa. So for this problem, which of these do I need? Okay, since they gave me the cosine, that means I'm going to be using this part of the phrase, ka. Okay, the C is for cosine, the A is for the adjacent, and H is for the hypotenuse. Now, look at that shape that they gave me. The side that is opposite to the right angle, that's the hypotenuse. So in this case, this is the hypotenuse. Now, I need the adjacent. That means go stand at angle C. Adjacent means right next to it. Okay, so the side that is right next to it is the 30 and the 50. Now, I will not use the 50 because that already has a name, the hypotenuse. So the other side that is adjacent right next to it is the adjacent will be the 30 right next to it. So now the answer for that would be 30 divided by 50. Put that in the calculator and that will give you the answer. So if I plug it in the calculator, 30 divided by 50 will give you 30 divided by 50. And my answer is 0.6. So that is the answer. Okay. So you notice you have to use this phrase. Well, you don't have to, but this phrase will help you solve the problem. Example number 2, they gave me another triangle, and this time they want me to find the sine of angle A. So I'm gonna put in SOHCAHTOA. Now this tells me who to use. The S is for sine, so I'll be using this. Sine is the opposite side of angle A over the hypotenuse of angle A. Now, remember the side that is opposite to the right angle, that is the hypotenuse. So in this case, this would be the hypotenuse. So I got the hypotenuse already. Now I need to know what is the opposite of angle A. Angle A, I need the opposite. Which of these sides is furthest away from angle A? 12 is the one that is furthest away, so this will be the opposite. Now applying the formula, all means opposite, so the opposite will be 12 over the hypotenuse will be 15. Applying the calculator, 12 divided by 15. The answer would be 0.8. I'm sorry, this should be 15. So 12 divided by 15 is 0.8. Now, example number 3. They gave me that information at triangle, and this was a right triangle. They gave me two sides, and they gave me an angle. So I need to figure out who am I going to use. So I'm going to do so ka toa. Now they didn't give me sine, cosine, or tan, so I don't know who to pick. So let's see what they gave me. They gave me this angle. Now if I'm standing here, I know this side, and this side is furthest away, so this is the opposite. And I know this side. This side is right next to it, so this side will be the adjacent. So I'm gonna do the following. Well, they gave me opposite adjacent, so that tells me that I'm gonna be using TOA. The T is for tangent. The angle they gave me is 17. Now I need the opposite side. What is the opposite side? The opposite of angle 17 is x. What is the adjacent to angle 17? The adjacent will be 12. Okay? Now, get the x by itself. You multiply by 12. What you do to one side, you do to the other. And these will cancel. Okay? Now, get your calculator. And I'm going to do 12 multiplied by tangent 17. Okay? Now, it's very hard to see in here, but right now I'm in radians, and when you do this assignment, it has to be in degrees. So if you click on degrees, then you can change it from degrees, from radians to degrees. Now you're going to do 12 multiplied by the tangent of 17 degrees here equal, and the answer will be 3.666. All those numbers, they usually want the answer in tens or hundreds. So let's make it 100. So you'll be 3.67 round the answer. So the answer will be 3.67. Okay. Thank you.